Hello and welcome back, my fellow gamers. This here's DZ Devil Gamer Plays, and in this episode today we're going to be going ahead and going over what I feel is the 3 best base locations in the city of Irvington to base up as either a single player or multiplayer. So these are all really great locations for Irvington. So if you're just starting out and you're looking for a city that's got a little bit of everything, Irvington's a pretty good city to start out in. It's kind of similar to Riverside as far as population goes. But it does have a lot of great locations. So here we go. I'm going to start out with what I feel is probably the best location here. And I'm going to give you the location here as far as on the map. So if you go to your map, yes. So right here off Irvington Heights Road, there's a car lot back in here, and it has a lot of cars. I believe this is the name of it. It's Stuart and Log Scrap and Repair Place. So there is a lot of cars here. So if you're looking for a place that you can go to where you're going to have a lot of, you'll have a lot of cars spawn inside. You have this, it looks like a 2-car garage. You can park your cars inside. It's got a fairly good sized lot outside. It does have some storage inside. It has a bathroom. It does have a little balcony upstairs with a water tank and some stuff here. So if you wanted to, you could probably base up here, put like your kitchen and things up there if you wanted to. If you didn't want to do any of that, there is a house directly next to this that you could also base up into instead of the garage if you just wanted to use your garage for your place to store your vehicles. But I'll go over where the other house is. It's right down the road here in the same section here as this building, and it's not a huge house, but again, its location to the scrapyard is what makes it great, because it's connected right to it. I'm assuming it's probably whoever owns the scrapyard would live there. Scroll across. So this scrapyard is fenced in pretty much most of the way, all the way around. There will be a lot of zombies when you come here, so you will have to do a little bit of effort to clear them. But once you clear them, the amount of cars and vehicles that you can scrap, take apart, use for parts for any of your vehicle needs, or if you just need them for if you're doing the blacksmithing and you need car parts to be taken apart for the different parts, you can do that. So this is the house. It has just a regular fence around it. It does have a downstairs basement as well. We'll go inside real quick so we can show it off. I should have brought a generator over and hooked it up over here also. So again, it's a small house. It's not a big house. It does have just the bedroom here and another bedroom off the front. So it does have 2 bedroom areas. Small kitchen. It has a bathroom in the front and then a small living room. But you'd be able to get your TV here if you wanted to bring the TV over to the other building, or if you wanted to keep it here, however you'd want to do that. And it does have, again, a small basement with a lot of space and storage down here. It has a lot of stuff usually in it. Steel sheets, some of the things that you might need. Welding rods to help you put up bars and things on the windows. So again, a great location, you know, just because it also is connected to the scrapyard here. It has a basement. It has a garage attached to it, next to it. And then you have the other garage on the other side. This is the entrance that on this side of the scrapyard that you can go through. Like I said, there is a lot of cars in here. This is probably the largest vehicle yard that you're going to find in the Knox County game. I haven't seen anything bigger than this, and especially not with the amount of scrapped up vehicles that you can use. As you see, there is a high fence that does go pretty much, I believe, majority way all the way around this up till you get to the back here, and then it stops. So this whole backside is open. But like I said, once you clear the zombies from this area, you're not really going to have to worry about zombies coming from the back. If you wanted to, you could build a fence. There are some trees in the area that you'll be able to cut down to fence it off. if you wanted to, or you could just go to someplace and just pull up the fencing. But again, lots of cars. Most of them will be completely broken, but as you see, there are some that are still running vehicles. There's a little like a storage shed here that'll have parts and things in it. So you might be able to find some of those rare items you're looking for, sledgehammers and things in there. But again, lots and lots of cars. I mean, I'm still going. This is still part of the scrapyard. It goes all the way down and around. And we'll come out on the same side as the garage, and then we'll head on to our second location. The only thing you wouldn't have here is there's no water, so you'd have to do your own water collectors and boiling water. So that is the only dilemma that you would have here, unless you put the water collectors on the roof and have the plumbing plumbed in, where you don't have to boil the water. So that would be your only thing that you would probably have to do if you do decide to base up here, would be your water collection. Plenty of land if you wanted to do your farming. But other than that, I would say it's a fairly good location otherwise. All right, let's gonna head on down to our next location here. So again, this is what I think is the best base location. It's the only difference is the scrapyard is just outside of Irvington. As you see, as I come down the road before you come in. So as far as being directly in the city, you do have to drive in and drive out. But the good thing about that is you'll have less zombies once you clear them out. Because there's not really anything else out there except for that scrapyard. Now the next location we're going to go to is, it has right down from this gas station on the corner of this road. So you'll have gas readily available. It also has the storage lot sits directly behind it. So that's also kind of amazing. Hold on a second, let me get out and shoot this zombie. No zombies allowed. Okay. So you have this gas station here where you can come up and get gas. You have the storage lot here that sits right here, directly behind it. So you'd have plenty of space if you wanted to build up or base up inside the storage yard if you chose to do that instead. All right. So this is my other location that I feel is the second base location as far as best locations in the game. So connected to this building is an entire garage for the police station. It has 3 bays. It also has a generator that usually spawns inside as well. Not a lot of actual materials in here as far as police gear. I noticed the only thing you will find here parked out front will be the sheriff's car. Usually it'll be parked here. I've already used it once. I think I broke the siren using it to attract zombies. So there is an elevator here that doesn't work unless I think the elevator mod. I don't know if it works or not. But you have upstairs, you have a jail cell you could sleep in. It has a small armory with some armory, some ammo. It's not a huge armory, and then it has the normal offices that you would have, and then it has a bathroom upstairs. So as far as locations go, you know, it's 2-story. The only issue is you don't have a roof here, but again, you have the entire back behind here as far as property if you wanted to fence that off and use that for gardening. As you know, if you're trying to do the animal farms and things like that, and you have the entire storage yard that's all fenced off as well. So again, secondary location, I say for Irvington, I would give it probably like a 7 out of 10. I think to fill the scrapyard, I would give it like an 8 out of 10 for the scrapyard. I think just feel overall it's a much better location. So my last location is, it's not in the scrapyard, it's in the neighborhood, and I choose this location just because of what it has to offer. So we're going to go to that location right now, just down the road next to the school. If you saw one of my previous video to this, you would have seen me. I was clearing out the neighborhood where this place is located. Okay. So I choose this house as the best house to base up in. It has a front and a back that you can go exit out of. The fences are usually fenced all the way around. The zombies knock down the fences here in my playthrough, so of course, you know, you'd have to kind of make sure you, when you kill the zombies in the area, that you board that up. And but this is the inside. It's got a really relatively big kitchen for all your cooking needs. It has space for you to garden. It has a fairly large living room. It is not 2-story, so that is the only downfall to it. It is only a 1-story building. It has a bedroom here. It has a washroom here. And then it has like a little study room here with another bedroom here. So it does have 2 bedrooms. It does have the large 2-car garage. But the other thing about this base is the reason I like it right here is this. It has an actual basement, and it's a rather actually pretty big basement. It has a lot of storage down here. You might find a lot of ammo and guns here as well. There was a lot of ammo cans that I found down here. It has like a little shooting range thing, and then it has an entire secondary area here that if you wanted to do your blacksmithing and things here, you could do all that here, or just use this side for storage. So again, a pretty good sized basement for an indoor house. And the reason I choose this area is you could block off the 2 ends of this road, and basically you would have this whole community here to yourself. So the road ends here. You could put something across there, and then something across the other end. And essentially you'd have all these houses that you could use for your basing area, for your different materials or what you want to use it for. And then right down the road here, one of the things I noticed, there's a postal van there, a postal vehicle. It's been there like the last 3 times I've spawned in this area. So that's good because you might find a lot of books there. Right now I think that one has an alarm set on it. But there's a swimming pool here that you can fish in. So again, you can see the bubbles coming up. So you would be able to fish inside this swimming pool. And again, it's right down the road. So, and you'd be able to have your, your unlimited water from this as well, to water any gardens or anything you might have. So again, this is why I think this is the, one of the better base locations if you're playing as a multiplayer, especially. Just because you're able to have multiple houses for your multiple people who are playing with you. You're able to seal off the neighborhood, essentially. It's right next to the school. You have the police station and a gas station right down the road as well. So, again, this is my 3rd location. I would give this base location actually probably an 8 out of 10 as well as far as a rating. Just because of the amount of things it has to offer for you. So that's it. I hope you guys liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Later. Bye.